Welcome to Hickman Mill's annual online registration. This annual registration can be completed by a parent or guardian only. If you're not listed on the student's birth certificate, you need to provide documentation annually showing that you are the student's legal guardian. Examples of accepted documents include court documentation or a letter of placement from a social services agency. In this video, the term previous school year refers to the 2019-2020 school year that started on August 14th, 2019 and concludes on May 22nd, 2020. The annual registration will ask you to provide or verify your household information, your parent or guardian information, student information, and emergency contacts. You'll also be asked to provide documents that show that you reside within the Hickman Mill School District boundaries. Additional information and documents may also be required if you are new to the district, did not have a student enrolled in the district during the previous school year, have had an address change, or are adding a new student to your existing household. If you or your spouse are not the lease or mortgage holder of your residence, you and the lease or mortgage holder will need to fill out a two-party affidavit. The two-party affidavit needs to be signed in front of a district official or endorsed by a notary public. The lease or mortgage holder will need to provide a utility bill, and the parent or guardian will need to provide 2 pieces of business mail or state or federal documentation. Before you begin this annual registration, please be sure to have the following items on hand: your household address, primary phone number, your work and cell phone numbers, and your email address. If you are new to the Hickman Mill School District or are registering a student who did not attend during the previous school year, please be sure to have the student's birth certificate, immunization records, and health and medication information available. Immunization records are required for any new student or returning students in kindergarten, 8th, or 12th grades. You will also be asked to provide at least 2 emergency contact names and phone numbers. It is important that all students have emergency contacts that are not a parent or guardian. Emergency contacts are people who would be able to get in touch with you if the school was unable to reach you in the event of emergency. Examples of emergency contacts include other family members, neighbors, family friends, employers, and coworkers. You will need to provide proof of residency that shows that you reside within the Hickman Mill School District boundaries. Acceptable documents include a water bill, gas bill, electric bill, a landline phone bill, and state or federal documentation. The documents must show your name and address and must be dated within the last 30 days. We cannot accept disconnect notices or final bills as proof of residency. If you are new to the district, are registering a student who is not enrolled in the district on May 8th, 2020, or have had an address change, you will be asked to provide your lease agreement, a mortgage document, or property deed. A mortgage statement or coupon must be dated within the last 30 days. To start your application, please go to www.hickmanmills.org/registration. If you are a returning family, you can access your annual online registration with your parent portal account login and password. You are considered a returning family if you had at least one student enrolled in the Hickman Mill School District on May 8th, 2020. Please use the returning family link at the web address provided. If you have forgotten your username or password, you can use the links below the login button to recover them. To access the application once you have signed into Parent Portal, click the More link at the bottom of the left side menu. Then click on the online registration link at the end of the list. If you are a new family to the district or did not have a student enrolled in the district on May 8th, 2020, please use the New Families link. Returning families, please confirm that all of your students are marked included in the application. If any student is not marked included, please email residency@hickmanmills.org or call 816-316-7152 with your name, your student's name, grade, the school they attended in the previous school year, so we can correct the issue. The application has 5 main sections: student's primary household, parent guardian, emergency contact, student, and completed. You will be required to complete each section in order to move to the next, but can move back by clicking the title of each section. All questions with a red asterisk are required. We appreciate it when all questions are answered. It will help us to serve your student better. To advance within a section, click the Next button. At the end of each section, a Next button won't be available. Click the Save Continue button to advance to the next section. Parents, guardians, emergency contacts, and students will show up with a yellow background if incomplete or the person needs to be reviewed to make sure contact information is correct. The application accepts PDF or image files to be uploaded. They can be no bigger than 5 megabytes. If your lease agreement is too large, we need the first page with address, list of residents, and the signature page. In the subsections titled Health Services, Other Medical or Mental Health Conditions, and Health Services Medications, you can either add additional conditions or medications or click the checkbox next to No Additional Medications or No Additional Medical or Mental Health Conditions. The No Additional Medications checkbox does not apply to over-the-counter medication questions. On the Release Agreements subsection, do your best to draw your signature. This can be done by left-clicking and holding and moving the mouse. Most of the questions on the Release Agreements subsection are required and need the checkbox and your initials entered. Once your application is submitted, you will receive email notifications about the status of your application. If approved, you will receive an email detailing next steps. If additional information is required, you will receive communication via email or phone and will need to complete and/or submit any requested documents or information before final approval is received. For additional assistance, please email residency@hickmanmills.org. Thank you for taking some of your time to complete the Hickman Mills annual online registration application. We look forward to seeing your students on August 24th for the start of the 2020-2021 school year.